Mike, I guess it's one of those situations, forget about coming back to Chicago. This is an important game for your football team as you look to what you want to do in the postseason.
Absolutely. It's a must for us, a must for them. I mean, that's what makes this game so great. On any Sunday, anybody can beat anybody. Our job is to go out there and play football to the best of our ability, try to get a win out of this game. Doesn't matter if we're playing in Chicago or Denver or Montreal.
Mike, thanks a lot.
Second and 6, following the 4-yard pickup by Enos on first down. Matthews out of the shotgun, over the top, and the pass complete. Macy Brooks, the first-year man out of James Madison, wrapped up by Mark Field. Third down and 1. And Matthews with the handoff. Enos has the first down and more up to the Saints' 40-yard line. A pickup of 5.
It's a deceptive strength to make runners or tacklers bounce off of him. Last week he didn't run quite as well, but today he looks totally back to form. Last week, of course, he struggled with that sprained foot.
Enos, the first-round pick a year ago out of Penn State. 2 tight ends sent. First down from the 40. Enos, the workhorse, here in the first quarter, and he is hit for a loss by the strong. Bears send out 3 wide receivers. And Matthews operating from the shotgun. His second pass attempt of the game off the fingertips of Enos.
All do an excellent job pressuring the quarterback.
Bears lead the NFL in third down conversions. Matthews on third and long. Can't find anyone. Takes off. Has the first down. Into New Orleans Saints territory.
To scramble for it.
And for Shane Matthews, the longest run of his NFL career, as Enos takes the handoff on first down. Picks
back when they used to try to run. He said, my grandfather got fired, and ever since then it's been vogue in our family to pass the football.
And a pass on 2nd and 8 at Boston College. Third down and 8. 3 wide receivers. And our first
fail on the basics. Brockermeyer with a basic, just offsides.
3rd and 13. Matthews pump fakes and is nearly picked off by
the receiver and Matthews were not on the same page.
Penalty markers on the punt as Eddie Kennison takes it up to the 29-yard line.
Incredibly painful injury he's out there playing with. I admire this man's courage.
3 wide receivers. Billy Joe Holbert is the quarterback. First down from the 29, and this is Williams. Eludes the first tackle attempt by Tony Parrish and spins up to the 32. Billy Joe Holbert, who missed most of last year. 4 touchdown passes, including 3 against the 49ers 2 weeks ago. The men protecting Holbert, including the perennial All-Pro William Roaf. Ricky Williams with the fullback Aaron Craver. Poole and Kennison the wideouts. And the tight end is Cam Cleland.
You see the brace right here on Ricky Williams' elbow.
On 2nd and 6 with Craver leading the way. This is Williams once again. He finds a big hole all the way up to Ricky Williams on his first 2 carries. Now Williams in motion. Lined up as a wideout. 4 wide receivers. Holbert looking downfield, and he is taken down by Shane Burton. Signed off the waiver wire from Miami, and it's Burton's 3rd sack in 4 games. Russell Davis, the rookie out of North Carolina, with Wells, Flanagan, and Ram Castoff, Robinson, Minter, Harris, and McDonald, the linebackers. And the Bears secondary, Carter returning to the starting lineup with Harris, Hudson, and Parrish, the safeties. Following the sack by Burton, 2nd down and 20. And Holbert with the inside handoff. Lamar Smith bottled up. Holbert out of the shotgun. Everybody out. 3rd and 23. Holbert in trouble. He fumbles. The ball is loose. Looks like the Saints have it, but they will be.
The Bears secondary has done a great job of covering up his receivers. He's got nowhere to go, and the Bears defensive line gets outstanding pressure.
The rookie Warren Coleman out of Texas A&M knocked the ball loose. Barnhart's punt nearly blocked. Takes a Bears roll. to the 50-yard line with the Jacksonville Jaguars the last 4 years. First down from midfield. Enos to the 41, a gain of 9. Sox and Indians this Wednesday on Fox.
Joe Buck, of course, in our halftime studio today as well.
Yes, along with Ron Pitts. He's ubiquitous.
He's like you.
Third down and 1 for the Bears. Wet Knight, the tight end in motion. Enos leans forward for the first down.
Yeah, and that's confidence right there. Curtis Enos is running with great confidence right now. Watch the body lean and watch the confidence he has in his offensive line. Nice job by Todd Perry. John Allred, a tight end, is playing at the fullback position. He leads on up through there, and Enos just follows right up through.
Allred in at fullback due to the injury suffered by Ty Halleck. And this is Enos once again inside the Saints 35 as he gains 2 more yards. Second down and 8. Bennett now in at fullback. Matthews dropping to the shotgun. In trouble. And he gets the pass away for another first down. Curtis Conway. Matthews fakes the handoff to Enos. Sets up the screen to the tight end, Alonzo Mays, but he loses 3 yards. Keith Mitchell, 2nd and 7. Enos split out to the right. Matthews fakes. And Bobby Ingram could not come up with it. He did a 360. So it will be 3rd and 8. Chicago 3 of 4 on 3rd down today. And the pass is caught by Edgar Bennett and looks to be
to him. Line up and see if you can win the battle in the pit.
Enos, first down.
We're going to play your kind of football. 4th and inches. We're not going to worry about the field goal. John Allred leads up through. The offensive line does a nice job of giving Curtis Enos space to pick this first down up.
10th play of the drive for the Bears. 5 touchdowns in 11 red zone possessions.
4th down. Leroy Glover comes back with a punishing hit on the quarterback, Shane Matthews. Martin recovers, and the Saints are back in the driver's seat.
They start from their own 17-yard line. Ricky Williams cuts it back inside on first down and picks up.
You can have in the game of football.
Averaging 8 yards per carry so far today. Colbert to the outside and finds his man.
4.2 yards a carry.
They trail by 2 touchdowns on 3rd and 2. Colbert's turn in single safety, waiting back at his own 35. Milburn fell on the football, no return. 40-yard punt. McDowell, the first-round draft pick out of UCLA, now in at quarterback for the Bears on their 3rd offensive series from the 35. And McDowell with the play fake to Enos could not find a receiver. And
he's pressing for the big play.
And McDowell's first pass attempt is incomplete and a 74-yard drive opening week. He's played in each of the Bears' 3 games. And McDowell fires downfield short.
Now the wind is swirling pretty violently down there on the field.
Todd Sauerbrunn's punt is a good one. Fielded by Eddie Kennison. Takes it a couple of yards up the sideline. First down Saints from the 22. Ricky Williams up to the 26. Again,
Chris Naoli, they're big, they're powerful up here on the front.
Colbert pump fakes on 2nd and 7. And the pass is caught by Kennison. First down and more. For the Saints, 1st and 10 from their own 44-yard line. Colbert, quick drop, and the pass is caught, and Keith Poole is creamed. And Keith Poole on the season averaging more than 31 yards per reception as Ricky Williams is hit for a loss. Sean Harris, the first Bear in, and then Jim Flanagan. 4 from the 49. Colbert out of the shotgun, 3 wide receivers. Over to the near sideline. Finds his man, Andre Hastings.
On a windy day.
Hastings picked up the first down. Williams cuts it outside. Has another first down and more inside the Bears 30. First down from the 30. Lamar Smith bottled up. Second and 10 from the Bears 30. Holbert's pass is caught by the fullback Aaron Craver, and he was
Full new defense, so Hudson didn't have that much advantage over anyone else.
Holbert incomplete. Ryan 2 for 2 this year, and it's a fake.
Hooch punt.
So the Saints will pin the Bears deep in their own territory. And the Bears start from their own 10-yard line. As McNown hands it off, Curtis Enis picks up the first down. A gain of 11, finally tackled by Rob Kelly.
The Bears have done a nice job so far running the football today. About 4 yards a carry. You see here, this is just a little lead draw. So the offensive linemen set up like it's a pass play. They invite those pass rushers to come to the outside. They sweep them, and then it's a lead up through with Bennett in front of Enis. Enis really having a nice day so far today.
3 wide receivers set. It's Enis once again, and he was tripped up by Keith Mitchell.
Making the signal calls as well.
Yes. McNown from the shotgun. On second down, airing it out, and he overthrows his favorite target over the last 3 weeks, which is McNown, to prepare differently than if he were not expecting to play, and with the play clock winding down.
Wild card is a rematch of last year's wild card, won by Cleveland, but you said Pedro Martinez, best pitcher right now in baseball for Boston.
And he will start game 1 as McNown fires downfield, this time looking for Marcus Robinson.
Deference to McNown, there really was no place to throw the ball. Saints coverage too good on that pass play.
McNown 0 for 4. Eddie Kennison backtracking, and now takes off, upended at the...
A rough beginning for Ricky Williams, but he has looked outstanding running the football.
On first down, Holbert dumps it off to Aaron Craver, and Craver is forced out by Tony. Williams has the first down up to midfield.
Hey, underneath his shirt.
Holbert with the play fake to Lamar Smith, and Cam Cleveland, the tight end, first score today. Second and 10 from the 49 following the timeout. Holbert pump fakes, dumps it off to Lamar Smith, and Smith finds some running room, has a first down and more. Finally taken from the 35. 2 tight ends set, and the handoff to Ricky Williams, who gains 1 as we send you back.
The Cardinals struggling with those interceptions.
Second and 9, Holbert back to throw, and the pass is tipped, nearly picked off by Sean Harris. 4 wide receivers for the Saints. Holbert over the top to the tight end, the backup tight end, the former Colt, in his second season with the Saints. First and 10 from the 22, the pitch back to Ricky Williams. And Williams dodged down to the 17-yard line, a gain of 5.
Man, I mean, he looks like he's hobbling a little bit with his ankle now, but you see so far today, 5.1 yards a carry as compared to Curtis Enis at 3.7, but both runners looking very confident.
Holbert fires through the end zone. He could not find anyone. He was under pressure from 2 Bears. 3rd and 6. And the pass is caught and then dropped by Eddie Kennison.
Any way I can get it, I'll take it.
Here's Lamar Smith. First and goal. Second and goal from the 3.5. Smith with Craver leading the way. Down to the 2. Goal from the 2. 4 wide receivers. Now an empty backfield. Smith in motion.
Quarterback draw.
Takes it himself. There's the touchdown. As soon as possible. Doug Bryant for the point after, and the Saints lead. And Bryant with the short kick. They try and keep it away from Milburn, who was forced all the way back to the 5. Milburn looks to cut it inside, taken down at the 21-yard line in the series. He was 0 for 4 during his 2 series. And now Matthews back to work from the 21-yard line. James Allen with his first carry of the game as we head downstairs. Thanks very much, Dan. We will keep you posted. 2nd and 6 following the 4-yard pickup by Allen on first down. Matthews to the outside, and the catch is made by Bennett. Nice running down the sidelines. James Allen is the lone back, the second-year pro from Oklahoma. 1st and 10, high snap. Matthews over the top, and the catch is made by Curtis Conway.
The Bears offense starting to do what they do best.
2nd and 5. 3 wide receivers for the Bears. Matthews in trouble, taken down.
He was thinking, I'm clamping down on this ball. I'm not going to have another fumble.
3rd and 11. And a quick pass to the near side, caught by Bobby Ingram. Forced out of bounds about 3 yards shy of the first down.
Most players who've played in the NFL have, and it is incredibly painful. It's scary. You do have numbness, and it's always better to be safe than sorry.
Eddie Kennison out of bounds. 1st and 15 from the 11. Lamar Smith. And another penalty flag, this time in the offensive backfield.
Willie Rowe. My point being just that when you're out on the corner, that's where they'll see it.
1st and 20. Lamar Smith. Smith still on his feet, finally taken down at the 17-yard line. And here's Smith again, and you have to wonder if something is wrong with Ricky Williams, because we have under a minute to go, first half. 3rd and 6, and the inside handoff to Lamar Smith, and he is stopped. He fumbled.
We'll change a play at the line of scrimmage. If you change it and it works, you're a hero. If you change it and it doesn't work,
here we go.
You're more than that with Ditka.
Fair catch.
I'll be out of your way.
And perhaps even finish the game as he holds Matthews. And the pass underneath is taken down to the 41-yard line with the clock at 25 seconds. 3 wideouts. Matthews in trouble, taken down. Mark Field. 18 seconds to go in the half. Matthews fires to the outside. Too high for Marcus Robinson. In good field position. Had they gone for it on 4th down and not converted, penalty markers as the ball stays out of the end zone.
It's going to come back in. Right.
So that will do it for the first half from Soldier Field, with the Saints leading the Bears 7-0. The Visa halftime report is next after this, and a word from your local Fox station. From the first half statistics.
Well, there you see it. It's been a pretty even game. Not a lot of offense. Rushing yards, 63 for the Saints. Most of that Ricky Williams. 60 for the Bears. Most of that Curtis Enis. Neither team doing very much in the passing game. But as we said, Billy Joe Hobart, before he was hurt with the stinger, able to orchestrate one scoring drive. And there you see the turnover. That one turnover for the Bears really so far the difference in this football game today.
And as the first half came to an end, our Dan Jiggets caught up with his former coach, Mike Ditka. So let's see what Mike had to say following the first half.
We did the same thing 2 weeks ago. We decided we're going to try to sit on a 7-point lead. Let's attack people. You don't line up in an eye with 3rd and 6 and run a draw. That's bad. That's bad football, in my opinion. And we got to be smarter than that. And we're going to try to be smarter than that in the second half.
How's your quarterback, your starting quarterback?
He's hurt, but I don't know how bad.
We will see Ricky later, right?
Yeah, he'll come back in.
Okay. Thanks, Mike. Dick, I know you have to be pleased with that first half, but what do you plan to do in this second half to get some points on the board?
We just got to move the ball more consistently. We ran the ball well early. We got to get back to that. hopefully that'll open up our passing game a little more. But I was happy with the way we ran it effectively early. You know, and we made a couple of critical mistakes. The penalty down the red zone that hurt us. So we got to clean up the penalties, you know, and move the ball more effectively on the ground.
All right, good luck in the second half.
Second half from midfield, trailing the Saints 7-0. Curtis Enis down to the 45-yard line, a gain of 5. Enis with 46 yards on 12 carries today.
And Dick Duran, this is exactly what he told us coming out of halftime. He wanted to reestablish the run. Curtis Enis so far today running at almost 4 yards a carry. And when you have the ball on the 50-yard line, it's a great time to just kind of try to work it right down into the other team's territory and scoring position.
2nd and 5, and Matthews, oh, Leroy Glover.
Hear it coming out of the huddle, if you listen close.
Matthews on 3rd and long, can't find anyone, now hits Conway, and looks to be just shy. 4th and 1. First down. Enis.
That's big time football. That really is. I mean, that's Chicago. You know, cold, blustery day, low scoring game. You're down 7-0, 4th down. Let's send our runner right over the top. Let's win the battle at the line of scrimmage. You see Olin Kreutz, Todd Perry, John Allred leading up in there.
Here's Enis again, down to the 32. A gain of 5. Keith Mitchell made the tackle.
It's really interesting, Kenny, to see John Allred
now lined up as a tight end. 3 tight end set. Wet night in motion. Enis. And he is bent and hit for a loss by Brady. 3rd and 7. Matthews from the shotgun, and it's knocked down by Troy Wilson. Down. And the Bears forced to call timeout. Perfect today, and for the season on 4th down. 3 wide receivers. Blitz. Matthews to Ingram. First down, Chicago. Bobby Ingram makes the catch and signals first down.
deliver those balls, make a quick decision.
Here's Enis. Tackled by Chris Bordano. Shane Matthews, Tim Agon. Enis very hard to bring down. Matthews faked the handoff to Enis and then threw it away. He was under pressure. Saints 20-yard line. Matthews to Edgar Bennett. Splits free. Fumbles, and the Saints say they have it. It is the second Bears turn.
Edgar Bennett by slapping the ball out.
And the Bears lead the league in penalties, fumbles, and missed field goals. So far this season, their second turnover today. Tolliver gives the Saints some breathing room as he hits Ricky Williams. First down from the 18. Tolliver to the air. Incomplete, looking for the fullback.
Collinsworth talked about in the pregame show. Marshall Falk out of the backfield, all their receivers, they're the real thing.
Tolliver takes off, first down and more. Tolliver to midfield. Longest run of his career and the longest run by a Saint this year. Tolliver fires. Incomplete pass. 2nd and 10. Tolliver over the top, threw it away. He was under pressure.
Here he is, right in the center here. He breaks through 2 guys and just puts the beef right on Billy Joe Tolliver.
Wells has been around the NFC Central, drafted by Minnesota, 4 years in Detroit, 2nd year in Chicago, and he said one of the reasons he signed here, wanted to stay in the division. 3rd and 10. Saints 3 for 8 today on 3rd down. Oliver's pass is caught by Hastings, but
Of a game with some of his spectacular returns.
Got a pretty quiet day today. as Barnhart's punt bounces into the end zone. Rangers on Thursday night from the Bronx. First down, Shane Matthews, and the pass is picked off. Ashley Ambrose down the sidelines. The third turnover by the Bears. Did not argue. He said he thought Rice caught the ball from his vantage point. First down from the 39, Williams. Flea flicker. Here's Tolliver firing downfield, and the catch is made by Eddie Kennison.
But it's too long.
Williams down to the 13 again.
It's a beautiful play.
Second down and 6 from the Bears 13. Ricky Williams cuts to the outside and is pulled out of bounds by Barry Minter. Down and 7. Tolliver to Craver, and it's Barry Minter again. Chasing him down.
The perimeter. It's a little dump off pass to Aaron Craver. Look at his speed. Watch the closing speed and then watch the tackle. He wraps up very carefully. It's good fundamental football.
And now Doug Bryan, who pooch punted earlier on a potential 47-yard attempt, will attempt a 30-yard field goal. Tommy Barnhart is the holder. And Doug Bryan is now 3 for 3. Milburn's earlier kick returns 19 and 16 yards, and this time the strategy backfired. Ricardo McDonald knocked the ball free prior to the call. Remember, the Bears have turned it over on their last 3 offensive plays. Matthews to Ryan Wetnight, who holds on to the ball. 1 of 2 today. Second and 4. Matthews airing it out. Broken up beautifully by Tyrone Drakeford.
In a scrimmage and get involved in the run game.
Third and 4. And the pass picked off. The 4th turnover this quarter.
It's get aggressive, going for it. Bears get even more aggressive with the cornerback blitz.
Setting up terrific field position for the offense as Enos works his way up to the 45-yard line. A gain of 6 brought down by Keith Mitchell. Second and 4 from the 45. Matthews, who was picked off twice in the 3rd quarter. And it's Ambrose, this time
to see it.
I know you do. 3rd and 4, bad snap. And Matthews finds his man, Bobby Ingram, drilled back by Fred. First down from midfield. Enos cuts it back inside, spins to the 46 as Curtis gains 4 more yards.
Cross his body to prevent that spin for an extra 4 yards.
Bears trailing the Saints 10-0. Enos averaging under 2 yards per carry here in the second half. The play fake to Enos. Matthews took another hard hit, and it was knocked away by Fred from the 31. Matthews rolling right, can't find anyone, picks up another first down, out of bounds at the 16, and all of a sudden the Bears fans who were
football games before, even though it's years ago in college, that's something that stays with you.
First and 10 from the 17 after the pump fake, the handoff to Enos, and he was clobbered by Mark Fields.
You know,
second and 8. Matthews out of the shotgun. 3 wideouts to the left. Ingram zigzagging inside the 10 to the 9. Enos finds a hole to the 19-yard line. A gain of 6. It will be 3rd and long.
This is just where you want to be.
3rd and 12. 2 tight ends. Matthews over the top, penalty markers as the catch is made by the top. 3rd and 7 following the penalty from the 14. Matthews, and the pass was deflected. Troy Wilson, Jeff Jager, who missed all of preseason with a hip injury, returned last week. Sauerbrunn is the holder, and the kick is no good.
Teams like this, evenly matched, the one that comes out with a win, that could be the win that puts you in the playoffs later on in the season.
Ricky Williams cuts to the outside.
Oh, yeah. Look, did you see that? That's what... You think I like Ricky Williams?
I think so.
Just a little bit.
Gain of 9 on the play, 2nd and 1. Williams again tries to fall backwards for
the 5 turnovers.
Oh, how could you miss Mulder?
Oh.
4 of the 5 in the second half. Williams cuts it back inside, and St. Louis putting up 38 more points, leading Cincinnati. Play fake to Williams, Tolliver, and the pass is caught by Keith Poole down the sidelines, forced out of bounds by Tony from the Bears 30. Billy Joe Tolliver doing a very effective job running this offense in the absence of Billy Joe Holbert as Ricky Williams
going to go.
2nd and 4. Lamar Smith. 3rd and 3. Smith. And he is stopped short. Stopped about a yard shy. New Orleans goes for it. 4th and 1. Under 5 minutes to go. Smith. He's close. Brian Robinson made the stop.
And 1 missed field goal have really been a big difference in this game.
Enos finally taken down after an 18-yard pickup by Willie Clay.
And because of that Bears tough defense, Chicago has been able to hang on, and at 10-0 with 4 minutes and change left, they're still in this football game.
Matthews dumps it off. Enos. Mark Fields again, who has been involved in so many big plays for the Saints today.
Interceptions. You know, the Bears turnovers didn't just happen.
Quick slant is caught by Marcus Robinson across the 45-6. 3 wide receivers. Matthews pass complete. Bobby Ingram first down in Saints territory. 3 wideouts, 1st and 10. The handoff to Enos. Spins to the 45. Gains 1 yard on the play.
Running, draw plays with the time running out and 10 points behind.
Matthews to Ryan Wetnight. Upended at the 40-yard line by...
The big score. See all the secondary out back there guarding against the big pass plays.
Another pass underneath to Wetnight.
Yeah.
Tight end. Under 2:20 to go. Matthews to the near side. Curtis Conway. Tackled by Tyrone Drakeford.
I'd call it snow. White and it's wet.
It was 46 degrees at game time. Matthews, he had completed 6 in a row.
Right off the shore here, and the wind is whipping and the snow is falling.
3rd and 2. Conway makes the catch, breaks free, and has the touchdown.
What a great run after the catch by Curtis Conway.
Practical, accessible design advice.
Now Jager for the point after. It's good, and the Bears pull within.
Just electrifying moves by Curtis Conway. Watch him shake the tackle by Tyrone Drakeford, and look at that move there. Just whoop, whoop. Beats Willie Clay, and then here's where he makes it. Watch the dive. There's the knees down, but the ball's already well across the plane of the end zone.
Great job by our entire crew. Todd Sauerbrunn, the punter, is also the kickoff specialist.
Now you might kick it off because for field position purposes.
Sauerbrunn does, yes. Aaron Craver falls on it. Does a belly flop at the 21. with the handoff. Ricky Williams. First down and more. Finally taken down by Tony Parrish. First down from the 42. Ricky Williams, who has a career-high 86 yards. Williams taken down. Jim Flanagan. And the Bears call another timeout as Williams loses 2 yards on the carry.
This is the power guy. Flanagan with the quick move there. He's the move guy with the upfield speed. And then look at the presence of mind. As soon as he gets up, it's timeout.
Now the Bears down to 1 timeout remaining.
Should have not a first down, but would stop the clock.
4 wide receivers. Tolliver's throw downfield is
They got the
incomplete.
flag.
Penalty marker.
They got the flag.
Barnhart from his own 25. A minute 20 to go, 4th quarter. Milburn from the 22. Milburn forced down at the 32-yard line, a 10-yard return from their own 33-yard line. Trailing by 3. 3 wide receivers. And Matthews' pass is caught by Wet Knight. First down to the 46. From the 46. Under a minute to play. Bears trailing by 3. And Matthews' pass incomplete, intended for Wet Knight. 2nd and 10. 3 wide receivers. Matthews under pressure. The pass is caught by Wet Knight, but he is still about.
Saints defense putting great pressure on Matthews.
3rd down, high snap. Matthews to Conway at the 36. So the Bears, they have 1 timeout left. Matthews to Conway. Penalty marker as Conway is inside the 10.
And I'm pretty sure that's going to be a defensive offsides. But maybe not. Troy Wilson is the guy who jumps offsides. And this is the same slant pass that Curtis Conway scored on only moments ago. He jumped to the inside, and he did the same thing, making a great.
3 wide receivers. Matthews into the end zone. Touchdown, Conway!
Shane Matthews waited for years and years to show people that he could play quarterback in the NFL. He's just shown them. Incredible, after 5 turnovers, to have this kind of a comeback, that kind of perseverance against this Saints team.
And Shane Matthews' numbers for the 4th quarter, Tim, 13 of 17, 132 yards, 2 touchdowns. The Bears trailed 10-0. They had not scored in the 4th quarter in their first 3 games, and they lead the Saints 14-10 with 7 seconds to go. They have scored 2 touchdowns since the 2-minute warning.
The pressure's there. Watch him step up. He steps right up into the pocket and delivers that ball perfectly. Conway does a great job of getting open. Watch the move he puts on Tyrone Breakford. Breaks to the inside, then breaks outside, and the ball is perfectly thrown.
An improbable comeback by the Bears as we take another look at Conway's 2nd touchdown in the last 2 minutes.
Mike Ditka.
One picture tells the story.
Shane Matthews.
Shane Matthews, who is booed
After
mercilessly.
a fumble 2 interceptions, great vindication. Blake Brockermeyer, his left tackle, back after missing last week with a migraine. Helped give Matthews the time he needed on that play. Matthews gets a hug from Todd Perry. That's the kind of thing that makes everyone love you.
Saints in their last game led by a touchdown in the final minutes. 49ers scored 2 late touchdowns, and the Bears do the same thing against the Saints today. Shane Matthews, 2 touchdown strikes to Curtis Conway in the final 2 minutes. And with only 7 seconds remaining, the Saints need a miracle. Sauerbrun's kickoff is down at the 39. They've added 1 second to the clock, 6 seconds to go, 4 wideouts. Saints trailing by 4. Tolliver will fire downfield. He lofts it up, and the pass is knocked down, and the Bears win it. The Chicago Bears even their record at 2-2 with an improbable come-from-behind victory. Shane Matthews, 2 touchdown throws to Curtis Conway in the final 2 minutes to defeat Mike Ditka and the New Orleans Saints by the score of 14-10. So the Bears, with 2 late touchdowns, win it. Will return to Soldier Field in just a moment.